Welcome, Studio One Lord. Let me share this. Share this to Twitter. Tim, Candace, what's up? Pupil. Stream to clear the karma real quick, yo. Yo, Twitter's been nuts. Twitter's been nuts, bluff. Jesus, man. I don't even know what's going on with my life anymore. Let me at everyone so the people know that they can come watch us. Yo, it's Shane. uh, yo, what about that elephant? Yo, did you see the picture of the I don't even know if it's true, like that story about the story about what's it called? The Google AI that started saying like this, that started talking back to the developer like, yo, I would feel weird if you guys just use me to learn. Like that ain't really cool, bro. Um and then it was like, you know what? I don't feel anything when I like I think that shit's bullshit. I do not think that that's real at all. And then what makes me think it's even less real was the picture that they showed of of the guy. Uh, oh man. The picture that they showed of the guy, bro, he looked like the penguin. Like he was dressed as the penguin. Let me see if I can find it. Oh man. Google Dev. Let me see. Let me see if I can find him. I just want. Oh, come on, show it to me. No, that ain't it. Have you guys seen the picture that I'm talking about? Buddy's dressed in the top hat. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so good, and I can't find it. Oh, Google fired. Let me see if I can find it as Google fired. Yes. 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 Look at this. I don't think any of this is real, by the way. And I think if you believe any of this shit, you are extremely gullible. But so supposedly this is the leading AI researcher at Google. Like, bro, this is a supervillain. This is not a real person. Okay? He goes out and buys this shirt, folds the pocket square like this with this much meat coming out of the pocket square. Nobody has this much meat coming out of the pocket square. I'm telling you right now, nobody really dresses like this. Okay? With this old timey top hat. No, this is not real life. You said that's drip. You thought this was Taz Taylor? It might be, bro. This is a simulation. What else do we got? We had. Did you guys see this? Let me see. VSTs and more. You guys, you guys seen what happened out on the Arturia streets? They did something cool for you guys. Arturia is really niching in the I don't want to buy UAD space, right? So if you look at the first thing that they dropped, this dist tube culture, if you're uninitiated, there is a well, I mean, I use it on pretty much every no, I do use it on every session. But so if we go to what do I call it? I call it my culture bus because this is how you put the culture, right? This is how you put the culture on your back. Shane knows. Shane sees it. She's there, right? What does that look like? What does that look like? What does that look like, right? You know, the UAD people, I mean the what's it called? The Arturia people, they need graphics, you know? They're not good with the old analog stuff. This is for us boomers, you know what I'm saying? But this is this is the culture vulture. What up, bro? How you doing, man? Thanks for tapping in. Um, but it's cool because so if you look at it, they have an extra distortion circuit, right? So you've got the triode and you've got the three I forget what I'm gonna call them pentodes, but that shit ain't real, right? They give you the drive and the bias, right? They made it cool because they give you a mid side or stereo mode, which that's awesome. They also gave you a couple filters, which this is very dope, right? So if you're using this to like sauce up an 808, which is like the like if you get this, that should be the first thing that you do with this thing. You should be putting this on 808s. And what you want to do is you want to take this low pass filter and then bump that up to like I don't know, like between 2 and 400, right? That way you're not like phasing out the meat of your 808. You just want the harmonics and then you blend this in. So that's super dope. I like the way that they put this together. You got the same deal right here with the presence air and off. Okay. They just had to label it different here, right? Um let's see, did they give you a wet dry? Yep, they give you a wet dry. So that's amazing. So you can so like if you want to use it like with an 808, you can wet dry it, which is awesome because the way that I have to use it in the way I have to use Culture Vulture is I got to do it like a like it's a studio, right? So here I have my Culture Vulture, then I have my I have my EQ rolling off that low end, and then I have to use it as a send to get that wet dry um functionality. Okay. So this is dope. Like I paid a lot of money for this plugin for the UAD version of this plugin. And so what's amazing about the UAD version and the reason why UAD versions are so awesome, right? Is because all the UAD stuff is oversampled because it's running on DSP, right? It's automatically oversampled. So that's why if you have like the good UAD plugins, especially back on the computers that were being used when UAD was first dropping these, they would be like tremendous um resource drains on your system, right? So what native plugins do is they run as at a lower resolution than being oversampled, which causes them to act weird in the highs, which is why boosting EQs with analog EQs on UAD always sounds better, or any like DSP type of vibe, and distortion on UAD always sounds better because it's oversampled. It's not having like the cramping and the aliasing that occurs in a native one. Well, Arturia is on that ass because they're like, nah, bro, you know what I mean? We're going to take our new distortion stuff and we're going to give you the option to oversample your your two plugins so that you can get closer to that UAD quality. So that's really impressive that they're stepping into that they're stepping into that realm. And I really think that now that computers are more and more powerful, what you're going to see is a lot more developers either go back and add this feature on their EQs and distortions, or the new stuff that they release, their V2s of stuff, is going to have that. You guys got real quiet. Is this boring? You guys don't want to hear about how awesome it is that you can get, like if you guys have FX collection, pretty sure you can get all of these plugins, like upgrading to 3. I'm pretty sure you can get this for $70, dude. I've never bought FX, because I have, I'm fucking elite. I have this shit, but I'm trying to put you on. Like, this is awesome. This is awesome. It was 29 for you, Shane. Oof. Oof. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. This guy right here, is Op Amp 21. Fantastic pedal. Fantastic pedal. So if you're looking for at $29, Ant, this is definitely worth it. Is the 26 pick and 3 expiring contracts worth Christian Wood? More on that later. So this guy, again, if you don't have a distortion plugin that you're like, yo, I love this distortion plugin for saturation, this is my, like if you don't have something that's amazing like that, this is another one to consider. You know what I mean? Again, it has oversampling. So what this is going to do, like, this is going to give you something that's like a UAD level. Like my boy Justin likes to come in and say, like, Arturia stuff is like, no, they're actually like with the oversampling, they're coming for that ass, which is awesome. Ant, why don't you like Christian Wood, man? A bunch of Heat fans were mad. They were like, "Oh, Pat fell asleep at the wheel. We could have traded Duncan Robinson for him. How come we didn't go after him? Is he not a good player, bro? Like, he seems like a good stretch big. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I didn't watch that many Houston games. Oh, he's a diva. Yeah, he's not. He doesn't fit the culture. This is dope too. So again, this is left, right, mid, side. That's awesome. See, the thing about what Arturia is doing good is they're really paying attention to, like everybody wants like stereo and mid side on every plugin for now on. That's what everyone wants. And then putting an EQ on something like this is perfect. So you got hard clipping, you got soft clipping, you got, I don't know what this is. You got, yeah, no, this is dope, dude. Let's listen to it. That's really nice. Yo, Maldo. Maldo was in Friday mode on Thursday, bro. Midside is a miking technique that gives you a round sound, gives guitars, acoustics, and instruments. It gives acoustic instruments a lot of body. No, that's definitely correct. In the recording application, because remember, guys, you know, microphones are mono. So if you want to get like a stereo signal, you use mid side. When it comes time for in plugins and like hardware, what mid side refers to is like manipulating the stereo image that you get from miking stuff like that. So when you go from mid side, like mid side will say like, okay, I only want to affect what's going on the sides. So for example, like say you had the way I use a low pass filter in my mastering chain, right? I'll set uh I'll set Pro Q to side mode, right? Where I'm only affecting the sides. And then I'll roll off the subs, right? Because all the way like in the left and right of the stereo, I don't need bass rumble, right? And then when it comes time to add distortion on an 808, I'll put it only on the sides, right? And then raise that up, and that's how you get a you can either use it to get body to for a sound, or you can raise up the volume on the sides, and that'll give it the illusion of width. But yeah, this is like these two right here for $29. But Shane, you probably already have Culture Vulture. And then check this out. Fragments. You know what this is. You guys know what this is? Yes, that it's Portals. Yes, you are correct. This is their version of Portals. You got a little grain capture, and then the release. So this is your it's a grain delay, right? So you pick where, and grain delays are just like they sample pieces of the waveform, and then depending on how many you want, it'll spit them back out in a delay, and then you can choose to pitch them, right? Or send them right to left, throw them through a reverb and shit. But yeah, it's Portals. I don't understand why Shorty's cooking up in the cave. I don't understand what we're doing there. Like, why'd they do that to her? How come Cash Money AP's homeboy gets to hang out over here? He don't got no wire connected to the laptop, but that's cool. Yo, Arturia does the best job of their of their demos, right? Because they're like this on everything where you can demo it with it on and off. That's like the best. So these psychos decided, hey, we're gonna give you culture vulture. We're gonna give you an insert distortion. We're gonna give you portals, right? And we're gonna give you RC20. I don't know if you guys got this when it was free. I got this when it was free. When I seen this, I was like, yes, give me this every day, twice on Sunday. This is their effects from the Mellotron, from their Mellotron VST. They have the best Mellotron VST. I don't care. Like, argue with your mom. Oh my god, is that new Jobbies? Yo, how this is disrespect right here. How are you gonna have who knows what poverty doll this is? Who knows what poverty doll this is? Right? You don't even know what these are. And then you got Live, FL, and Logic, which that makes sense. You got a little bit of Cubase, you know. The launch page was only $29.99. I'm curious about something. How much of my money do they want? Just so I could give you guys some perspective of what the deal is. No. Oh wow, cross grade to the FX Collection 3 for $99. Yeah, but that's because I copped it because I have no limits. Oh shade. Yeah, this you got to charge it to the game. I I what's it called? I haven't bought. I've never bought their. I've never bought the FX collection, so that's probably why mine is. Let me see. What other goofery do they have in here? Yeah, see that they have so much shit in here. I think the only effect from them that I own, I just have this. I just have their spring reverb because I don't have a spring reverb from anyone else. Yeah, I've only bought one of their effects. That makes sense. Hold on. What does this sound like? like that one. Let me close this out. So yeah, dude, this came across my desk. I'm excited about this, Shane. I'm very excited about this. Um Super excited about this because this used to be my favorite pedal. I had the limited edition one, the one they only made 1,000 of. And I sold it because it was just like people were paying like stupid money for it. So I was just like, yeah, I made so many sample packs with Generation Loss. I must have made 300 samples with that pedal, and I put it on everything, right? So I got out of Generation Loss, got into the shallow water. I like the shallow water. I still put the shallow water on everything, but Generation Loss, I missed it. So I wound up getting Cooper came out with a part 2 of it, and I would have never bought it if it wasn't for the Joel from Chase Bliss. I follow him, and he's like, "Oh, the new Generation Lost is so good, it's so much better than the first one. I think it's even better than our collaboration." I was like, "I don't know." So I went and bought it because it was available. Didn't have to pay a butt ton of money for it, and I gotta say, I don't like it that much. I don't like it that much. It don't hit the same. So I was happy to see that they came out with the new one, right? And
so Tom, my first question for you today is, how is this Generation Loss different from other Generation Losses?
When we first came up with this idea, the only difference I thought there was going to be was like, okay, we could make it stereo. And then as I started digging in.
So that's huge, right? First things first. This is a stereo pedal, right? My Generation Loss and what's it called? What the hell is it? Why can't I think of the name of it? Shallow Water. Those are both mono. Now I don't have no problem with no mono pedals, but there are some applications, like if you're coming out of like say I go out of a synth into like Juliana, right? And I got a nice stereo chorus. Now I could say, like, you know what, I want to finish it off with Generation Loss, and I don't have to like completely alter the sound that I just made with the stereo chorus, just hitting the left side of a guitar pedal. You know what I'm saying?
Into the tape, like things kept appearing and seeming to be a bigger deal than I thought they were. And so as those things came up, it just felt like that's what I was now chasing, was like chasing how to recreate these things that I heard.
Oh, listen to that shit. It's so good.
What do you think of when you think of failure?
It's really trying to model basically what happens when you wrinkle up a tape. The first time I noticed it was inadvertently with this VCR. It like kept chewing up the tape as I tried to eject it, and then when I would put it back in, it would be worse. So then we came to this and really went to town wrinkling it, and I was able to record those wrinkles to my computer and like just analyze them and try to really generate a crinkle waveform that looked.
Bro, why are these guys wearing jumpsuits, bro? I fucking love this company, dude. Like, why are they wearing jumpsuits?
And sounded exactly like what I saw on this tape.
And you see they got the filter right here, bro, and they didn't fuck around with it and make. Oh my god, this is gonna be so good.
And in this section of the knob,
They gave you a low pass and a high pass filter knob instead of doing like halfway goes low pass filter, halfway goes like this, like giving you the two options is so much better than before.
You start to get that snag artifact where the pitch will like abruptly drop.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. After I get this pedal, I am never going to use an only one perk ever again, bro. I'm just going to make my own, throw them through the crinkle tape, and then bring them back.
Version instead of being just like a
I don't really like. I don't like noise, but that failure circuit, that's so good. Makes me so happy.
I mean, what is wow?
yeah. Another part of this pedal is more like these sections of tape failure, degradation. Like instead of acting like on their own in their own universe, they're acting like together in harmony. It just seems like more representative of like what actually happens.
The feature I'm the most excited about, and it seems like everyone is this model thing. Can you explain what this is about?
Yeah, this was one of the more exciting parts of R&D for this pedal. You can't see, but like scattered around this room are like, well, I guess you can see a bunch of different machines that use tape, VCR, dictaphone, toy, cassette player.
What the phone?
Model does is try to capture the frequency response and EQ curves of each one of these machines.
So, so these dudes need beard nets. Yo. Yo. Oh no. I freaking love it. I hate standing in line waiting. Look, bro, that's just where we are in the supply chain. All right? That's where we are, bro. It's 2022. If you want something that has electronics in it, you have to wait. Period, bro. Like, and it's not just with our music stuff. It is with everything. Like, you know, controls for commercial AC companies. You order something for a job, it takes 5 months to get it in. 5 months. 5 months. And this is just our side music business. Like, imagine if your whole business was predicated on like, yo, I need to, you know, replace something in this building that we have a service contract with, their AC is broken, and I tell them like, yeah, the part you need to replace it is going to take me 5 months to get it. You know what I mean? And then you lose that service contract to somebody who has stock. So it's like, could be worse, bro. Could be way worse.
So we have one more knob to talk about that we haven't talked about at all, which is saturate. What's going on?
What's the deal with saturate?
What's the deal with saturate, Tom?
Should we find a good patch first? It's a really unique form of nonlinear distortion. As you put a hotter signal onto the tape, it begins to saturate according to this physical phenomenon called hysteresis. And so what this knob does is it mathematically models that phenomenon, and it results in this really unique sounding distortion, saturation. Yeah.
I love that. Let's hear it.
Let's.
Now I heard a rumor that there was a way you could apply that knob to the dry signal. What about spread? What does that do? What does spread do?
The spread affects how the stereo field of the pedal works. With it on, the right channel and left channel will be processed differently. The drops happen at different intensities and different frequencies on each ear.
Yo, that is crazy. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. That's gonna be awesome. That is gonna be awesome. I can't fucking wait to get that, bro. This is not real. Again, I swear to God, if you guys believe that this dude made a sentient AI that was like, I don't feel sad when humans die, you'll believe anything. Hold My Beer says, y'all are gonna buy this and never run a guitar through it. Yeah, I mean, dude, the demo. Look at what they're using for the demo, my guy. They're using an OB6. They know what time it is. I mean, there's no such thing as a stereo guitar. And this pedal is a stereo input. Like, they did not make this for guitars. Oh. Oh, you're a piece of shit. What does salt sound like? Salt sounds like they're building them sentient so they can vote. Oh, that's trash. That's funny though. I can't wait to get that pedal. When did they say it's coming? When is it coming? Joel! When's my pedal coming? Spooky time? Yeah, I gotta make my boy some trap loops so he could get out of his publishing deal as fast as possible. He doesn't know that yet, but I know that. Sounds very left-sided right now. It's because it's a mono synth, Shane. Said it sounds like Pepper now. This is where we are in my life. That is a know if this is gonna work. Let me try it. Jayon says, I've seen accredited reports on AI reading consciousness. How about you forward me some? How about you forward me some of those reports? You guys are fucking fear mongers, man. It's true. It's true because you say so, right? Just forward me the reports, bro. Or forward me the reports. You know what my email is. Forward me the reports you've seen. I want to be woke too. Files. New folder. What's up, Jax? Appreciate you tuning in. No deal loops. Call this NCMP PD 001 140 C minor. Man, I'm too nice to my friends. I make a beat with that right now. I'll make a fucking SummerSlam with that right now. Oh, man. Oh, snapper. Dude, my girl is right around the corner with the oxtail, son. And with that, I would like to tell you to keep it simple and don't be basic. I'm going to get something to eat. I'll probably stream more this weekend. Now that I'm back. I was excited. I just got home. I wanted to talk about those new joints that came out. You guys ain't seen the stream. Go to the beginning. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow.